Yo, what is up, guys? So today has been a very good day. So first off, I want to work. I did wake up early. I started finishing some things that I needed to do, some videos out, and then I went to work. And then after work, I went to the gym. After the gym, I went to go grab some food, and then I came back, showered, boom, which brings me to do this. I put a stopwatch, so once it hits like around 10 minutes, that's my cue to cut this short. Now, I also want to emphasize something because I don't want people to get confused when they watch my videos. And here's where people might get confused. After watching this video, or once you guys click on this video, obviously it's going to say day 3 journey. What's the journey? Obviously the journey is about mindset, stuff like that, how to conquer your mind, how to navigate negative thoughts and stuff like that, what works, what I've been doing, journaling and stuff like that, writing on your notebook, trying to take notes, study oneself, right? That's the whole key of this whole journey. And for me, I think that it may help people, right? I already established that. And I think last video, I already established what that means. For me, I'm going through the process. This is something I've never done before. Although I am not new to like posting videos online, I've done that in the past, but for me, this is something completely different when it comes to like not gaming, I guess you could say, And where am I going with this, I guess, so to speak? Here's the thing. This is day 3 journey for me to post. This is not day 3 journey of how to conquer your mind, how to, find better habits. This is just day 3 of me posting. That is the journey. I'm documenting that. And this is my 3rd day. So today, you watching that, this is my 3rd day uploading this video and actually documenting it. But I've been doing this journey for a while, but where have I been consistent has been this year in the middle of January. So I'd say probably January when I started taking it serious. I started making initial changes. It all starts with a simple change. It's not just boom, I got it instantly and it's like, oh shit, this shit makes sense. No. This journey started with just one simple step. And you may say, yeah, I'm struggling to quit the Benjamin. I'm struggling to, stop drinking. Well, the thing is that if you're not able to cold turkey, you just have to take it day by day. And what do I mean by that? I mean, today you have to give yourself little tiny wins in your head, because your brain, your mind doesn't fully trust you. You have a thought and you say, yeah, you know what, 30 days cold turkey, cool. You start off the first 2 days, maybe you go hard and then you get cravings and boom, you fall off the wagon. Your body doesn't trust you yet. Your mind doesn't trust you. You're like, your gut, it doesn't trust you because there's so many promises that you kept telling yourself, and it got to the point where you just break them. You're like, yeah, it won't hurt. You know what? Maybe I'll drink with the boys. Yeah, this won't hurt. All these little battles are lost. These are losses that you've done. Now, they may be lessons, but they're always going to continue to be losses and not lessons if you continue to do the same thing over and over again and you don't learn from your mistake. At that point, it's no longer a lesson. It's just you just keep losing. You keep taking L's, and that's that. So for me, this is what I want to touch up on. If you're struggling to do something, you just have to take it day by day. So you got to give yourself small victories. So you got to give yourself a timestamp, right? You got to wake up early and say, okay, cool, today I'm fully conscious, I'm at 100%. Don't say, okay, I'm gonna stop, I'm not gonna do any of those shit. You first have to say, you know what, I'm gonna attempt to last for a few hours. If I get the cravings of doing something, whether it's hitting the Benjamin or drinking alcohol or whatever, this is a water bottle, but just bear with me if this is like a beer and you're craving it, right? You bought it, whatever, you're craving it, cool. The challenge is to delay that. You got to delay that as much as you can. And once you give yourself a timer, all right, cool, 4 hours before I get to hit this. It isn't like a reward, like, yes, finally, it's 4 hours, I could finally do it. No, you do it to actually attempt to not have that same craving. So you delay gratification to the point where it's like, once you get to those 4 hours, and maybe you don't even get to those 4 hours. Maybe in between an hour or two, you're like, fuck, I'm craving it. Cool, stop there, consume whatever you wanted to consume. So try to challenge yourself to the point where you actually make a difference. where does this leave me? Well, I've been doing this for almost, in counting, I'm not counting the times that I've failed and all that, but where I have been consistent, I've been consistent for about almost a month now. And I've seen drastic changes. I mean, I'm not going to get too into that just because we are almost running out of time, but I've been writing on my notes. I just want to emphasize this whole thing, bro. This whole thing is literally me writing down my thoughts, and it's actually been helping me out, kind of structure my own thoughts. So if you're someone that's struggling with something, you got to write it down, right? Oh shit, I'm craving this, I don't know why, blah blah blah. So these are the things that are going to help you. Once I started taking that journey and I started doing things that I normally don't do, like fucking write down your thoughts and shit, actually going out of the way to actually make changes, this is something that I've started to notice now. There's a lot more shit that I want to get into, but we're kind of running out of time. I just want to go ahead and mention that once you start doing things like that, you start writing down why. It doesn't matter why. Like, if I'm being completely honest, if you're someone who hits the Pendulum every single day or something like that, if you're someone who likes to drink, this was a huge problem for me last year. And when I say problem, I'm talking about, like, I had a whole fucking case in my whole fucking room. Had a 18 pack at one point. I had a fucking 12 pack, and I'd almost finished it within that same night, just because I wanted to get that feeling, that cool buzz feeling right there. So it was almost every day, and then I stopped that, and then I ended up buying packs of tall cans for 3 of them. Ended up buying that, but if you actually sum it up, it's literally almost like a fucking, you're drinking like almost like one tall can, probably, because I already did the measurements. One tall can is about two beers. So if you drink 3 tall cans, that's about 6 beers that you consumed. So, I put one thing down just to do the other. So it was just completely terrible. And then I wondered why I'd wake up like feeling like shit, or the next day I'd be like, oh fuck, like I feel like I'm just lethargic. I feel all this type of stuff, and I want to make changes, but I also like drinking. And that to me is a battle that I constantly had to do. And but yeah, for me, that's the energy aspect. I want to touch upon energy a little bit more in depth, but I just want to go ahead and talk about like the shit that I've been doing for a while. So I don't want people to get confused thinking like, oh, this is just day 3 of like starting this journey. No, this is my journey of recording and posting online. My journey started about the new year. It's not a new year, new me, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm just sick and tired of just being sick and tired of just doing the same shit that I'm doing, and saying that I want to make changes, but I actually never do. So, oh shit, time's already done. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and say that. Like I said, things are gonna be changing. Things are gonna be a little bit less than how I normally would post. We started my first video like fucking almost half an hour, and then we cut it up to 15 minutes. Now we're cutting it up to 10 to 15 minutes. So right now it's already past 15 minutes. It's already almost 8. And yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and mention that the energy that I feel right now, I feel a little bit better. I feel not even a little bit better. I feel like a lot better than how I used to. And going to the gym and doing all this shit's important. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, which is why I'm kind of talking fast, because time's already up. But yeah, these videos are going to be consistent like this. Like I said, I'm going to try to do this every single day, with the tasks that I need to do as well, with trying to revolve all this shit within my life and try to squeeze this in for the people. Just kind of paint the road for people like, hey, you know what? I'm not just some fucking guru. I'm not some fucking guy who like, to me, I don't really care about, YouTube itself. To me, I'm like, cool, I'm doing this for me as well. It's not just, oh, like, let me get followers, let me do this. Like, to me, I'm just starting from the fucking bottom. So whoever is watching this, just know we're kind of in this together. I'm doing this, like I said in other videos, just kind of jumping head first. And I'm like, fuck it, you know what? I may not know shit, but I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to get better, and I'm trying to do this shit every single day. Now, I need to say this, and I need to emphasize on this probably on every single video. I'm not an influencer. Viewer discretion is advised. Do not try this at home. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to tell you my experience, and I'm trying to share with you guys what I have been doing and the results that I've been seeing. And I'm only going to continue doing this fucking journey. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.